Welcome back, guys. Dr. Sunshine here with your daily dose of daily dose of adventure, playing the Banner Saga. We just failed miserably at fighting some people in a bar. Now we're gonna go try to stall these important guests for Eric so he can clean up the meat hall from where we fought earlier. Let's see if I can do some voices. Wagner. I'm not good at voices, so just get what you got. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. God, Zubin, you look ancient. Comes with getting old, and if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding from the poor and stupid old yaks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Durandur demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Auron, in fact. I'm glad for it. Hakon motioned to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son Ludin. And don't you know Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. The miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon, it is. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I'd finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where's Mager? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm paying to meet the governor. As the giants depart in his wake, you recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mager. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be long. The young prince ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludden looks for all the world as the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. Oh, the long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think? What delight! Weariness suddenly sets in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it's been. One of the governor's men is at the Great Hall. Could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to visit Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. I'd rather go hang out with Hakon. Scrivener. You find Hakon in the mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got to the Great Hall, it was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a yak's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known he is cutting for a swath through dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, regular since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. Upner just strikes me and says, I'm just a tired old man. I guess we're going to go see the prince. Is this the right place? Ubin. You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl, who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes. You're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner for a long time. I'll be joining you back to Greifheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I want to go to this one. I have a habit of recording history. Thought we might talk about your visit. A viral historian? Don't you know? Your king and mine are practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ingratiated, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in our Arborong, and now we must go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's darn cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. What a brat. I'm just picturing that face pull the legs off the spiders. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Darn hard to tell when the sun never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply of feathers at all there, just as promised, at your mild price. You wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Maugre steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster. If you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready to go. You follow Maugre and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter leave the city, but the town guards would have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. If the sun never moves, then, wouldn't it be, hot? I guess if it was permanently set far away, it would always be cold. Why did my morale decline? That's not fair. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Maugre, cracking open mead casks, from our gracious friend the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter, and the mead is passed about the camp. Toast to Wagner. You raise your drink, toasting the lines between the man and the barrel. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Try to talk to him. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Praise my prince. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Maugre. I thought the dang governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given you the job too. Cause there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happened after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arborong on his own. And I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. It's starting to sound like a con. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Ha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing the dredge. But this, pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between two kings to force some sort of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you no matter what you'd done. Or for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stared into the campfire, lost in thought. He leaped into it. Hey, it's like the English bloodlines. Nobody knows what's what. You arrived scraggly, the campsite, a casualty of merriment. Mager is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking in your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Are we there yet? That's what I'm picturing right there. I knew him. World map. Drag the map to look around. The portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location to get a history of it. When you're done with the map, press the X button at the bottom to the screen. Like that one. Because I don't want to look at the map. I don't need to look at the map. I would look at the map. I don't look at the map. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Gonna be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skirmestead? What's the point of marching? Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirmestead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through his nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. Brat. He turns and bats aside one of the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke that anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking at a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's keep moving. Or get moving. A half day to Vedrefell, if we're lucky. Vedrefell? Vedrefell? Anyway. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter the camp at any time by tapping on the camp button on the table HUD. While at camp or in town, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Sorry, I was waiting for that burp to come out. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any character in the mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom. I was told to click the hero's tent, so I clicked the hero's tent. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight. Have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. The heal as time passes while resting in camp. So Ganoff still has 2 days left to heal. I didn't even read what the arrow was saying. I need to move on, don't I? Where's Vedriva? Haran. Named Bad Weather, the gales that blow in the bay around the mountain peaks keep it a generally unpleasant state. Nice to know. Bring the rain. That says bring the pain. I knew that. Ready for battle. Crap. So let's just go. Go to the little prince. Boop. Let me help the prince out. Ah, an archer. I hate archers sometimes, I really do. Beat the crap out of an archer. You are pathetic. Stab me in the butt. You are a weak, useless prince. I'm gonna lose. Aha. That's a train. How do I end this? I don't want a train. I'm bad at it. Found the leave button.
Weatherfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Trying to figure out what that creature is they use to pull the sled. My heartburg. That's a lot of borrow for some missing cattle. What? Couple of days back sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't there on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boys seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scoffings out here. Maybe. Could they have Vara working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm gonna take a look around and get the camp set up. The peasant spit, his eyes anxiously darting about the caravan as the caravan sets up. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of barrel? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here, forget hundreds of. Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint. Sounds like fighting in something else. The Khan takes off at a run. Did you go and pick a fight, you little turd muffin? I ain't got time for that. Yeah, he picked a fight. No, I didn't know I could do that. Spearmen can attack diagonally and use 2 tiles away. Even though your attacks suck. What did he pick fights with? These things are like robots. He's attacking my injured guy. He's never gonna get uninjured because they're gonna like just keep attacking him. Yep. Can't hurt. These little guys are a pain in the butt. Take out a con. Good thing a con's made like of steel. And a con is down. They should be down. Yeah, there he goes. Not in a good place here. Kinda like I poked him in the butt. This isn't gonna go well. Hey, don't run away from me. What's he doing? Oh, he made a new thing. So if I break you, are we done? Nah, I still gotta make your grunt. Beat your grunt. Oh, so this is what the dredge is. I wasn't even paying attention when I called them. I got this. Oh, I might not got this. I move away, must I heal? Because I'm about to die. I messed up. I still got 3 renowns. You weren't prepared to fight the dredge and go down swinging. Luckily, the others hear the battle and are able to pile on the dredge before they can do any more harm. You soon recover. So I lost, but because I had enough people, we managed to get out of it. Trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What were you doing? I was trying to find. I was trying to get shot in between the plates. You ever seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot breaks their armor first? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Khan goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future King Varl lies motionless aside from the spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. Cut with a keen-edged sword. Well, we just finished the first chapter. Perfect timing for me to stop. So let's get through this, whatever this cutscene is. I'm gonna stop. Hey, it's the guy and the lady off the cover. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it's us. So I've got to do this apparently. Wait, just careful, don't get too close. She's an archer, so. Oops! That's good to know. Where's he stand out life? I'm already getting my butt kicked. Ow. You didn't improve that. It's probably because of her that we survived this. He sucked. Okay, so they're not called archers, they're called eagle eyes. Was that a dredge? Oh, I can like zoom in and out of the scene, that's interesting. Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see, are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the dredge taxed your cart and your yachts bolted, it spilled up most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving in the trees when you glance that direction. All that food! That's the last we're gonna get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No. We have to try. Be quick. There's a possibility this could all go to crap. Alette calms the yaks while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figure slowly recede into the distance. Oh yay, we got 15 supplies. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. While supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people of the caravan, the faster the supplies will diminish. You can see how many days more supplies you have left on the travel at the top. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. We're racing at the speed of light! Of course our morale declined. Once they get into the city, I will stop.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Who or what is Ivor? Just throwing a random name in there without really explaining to me what that is. Ivor. The enormous vial in question towers with the men in training abilities. Glinted as you approach. Already back, Huntsmaster? His horns are huge! That should be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere. Dredge. How did they get through Greyhorn? Must have broke through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Dang it! They'll be here soon if we're not ready. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running toward the Great Hall. Ivor returns to one of the older boys in the group. You go, take a lad to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. Rush, you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, lad. No, wait, I want to help. Go. It looks like she protests, but scowls and runs off to safety. Gods, Rook, don't start telling them I know what I'm doing. I know it's a stretch, but they bought it. What's the plan? Just hold off any dredge we see until everyone's inside, then we'll figure it out. More shouts draw your attention to some of the houses atop the nearby hill. I guess I have to wait till like I'm in the middle of a fight. No, okay. Here, I'm stopped. Oh, we can see the dredge. Look at them, aren't they so cool? Anyway, that is all for now, guys. I'm gonna end my adventure here for now. Ugh, more fireworks. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling. So, yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy 14, but I'm not gonna record it. So don't worry about it. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, guys. 100% on channel. You're gonna get your return appointment on the way out the door.